I rode today. That's why I'm sunburned.
Okay.
I did a
we're
mountain bike
rolling
race
here.
on Saturday.
You did a mountain bike
Oh, you
race?
did?
Yeah.
I rode today. That's why I'm sunburned. What kind of mountain bike race did you do?
Cross country. So
Whoa, how did you play?
I got 6 in my age category.
Nice. 6 out of 6.
Don't do that. I was gonna do that, but then
Everybody,
it's a little early. And we're like 8 seconds into the podcast. I was gonna give him a little credit. Like
everybody says that, so I've been saying I got 6 out of 4.
You killed 2 people.
Yeah.
Wait, so what? Talk more about this cross country race. What was your setup? What was your strategy?
Yeah,
Let's hear it.
It was the Yellow Creek series, and they combined with another series called Bike the Wilds. I haven't ridden out there. I checked my Strava since 2015. So
what? Sorry, you checked your Strava?
Yeah, to see when the last time I rode out there was, because
I thought you didn't do Strava. Are you on Strava?
I am on Strava.
I love Strava.
I've been on Strava since like 2014.
But do you post on Strava?
Not all my rides, just like I don't do trainer rides.
Oh yeah, well
I don't do like walks unless it's like a destination or something interesting going on. Like my mountain bike rides I post, gravel rides I post, but it can't just be like trainer road for 2 hours in zone 4. I'm not doing that. I won't.
My thing is like for Strava, I will post walks. I'll post anything. But my theory is, hey, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. For one, I've got like these 2 like beautiful little gremlin daughters that are just like so photogenic. And so if there's a good photo, then for me, it's worth posting. If there's not a good photo, then I'm not going to post it. Yeah. So like, whatever.
Well, that's fine. I mean, you do you. I just, I may not like everything you do. So you may
one of those guys.
Kudos. I mean, not kudo. I don't know. There's so many people, I can't kudo everybody all the time. You'd be on Strava.
Get only one activity a day. That's it. One activity.
Oh, one activity a day?
That's it. Like that you're gonna get kudos on. After that, nothing.
Like,
you don't ever
rode down to get coffee, rode home from getting coffee, went to the grocery store, rode back from the grocery store.
Or lunch walk, or morning.
And then
walk.
I crushed 40 miles on the beat ride or something.
Well, okay. Let me ask you the other. Zoran poses an interesting comment in the chat, but like the other question is, what do you guys feel about like intentionally hiding workouts from Strava?
So I think I'm gonna do that for sure because of my the rest we're gonna do Seattle. I'm gonna.
Are you serious? You're actually gonna hide your workouts?
Yeah. I'm probably not gonna post a single thing all winter. You guys will think I'm not doing anything.
You don't post a whole lot on Strava as it is.
Yeah, you never post.
My Gravel Worlds ride. It's
but you haven't posted anything before that.
Because you don't want to tell people how many miles you're riding.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, so you believe in hiding workouts for competitive reasons.
I've got friends that have like where they know they've got KOMs and they wait for somebody to take one of their KOMs and they'll post it back and like take it away like immediately, like as soon as they see it. You know that?
Really? That's like that's sadistic. Yeah. I mean, like I'm not good enough to do that, but like I don't know. So I have been hiding. I have a confession. Over the past couple weeks, I have been hiding workouts on Strava.
What?
Oh no!
Why have you been doing this?
Well, I posted 2 of them, and both times I posted them, I got just thrashed in the comments because I'm running.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that what Zoran is talking about? I was
Yeah.
wondering what's.
Yeah. So I've got a half marathon in November that I got wrangled into. So your boy's running. I'm running like
Let's see.
three
Let's see how
times a week.
slow this guy.
Yeah.
We're gonna share
You-
your information.
Yo, come on.
You better
Let's see
run.
how
If you're
slow
doing a half marathon, you better run.
I know, right?
But yeah.
You know, oh, I call it more like yogging. Is it a soft J or is it?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
What do you do? About 2-3 miles?
No, I'm running. I put like, I'm not gonna say actually. I put
Like
a
in
decent amount of
per,
We're
per
gonna
run.
find out.
Per run.
per run.
I will say that 2 miles are covered in most runs.
Yeah.
All runs. All runs have at least 2 miles.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to find out. Trying to find your. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you probably don't follow me on Strava because you're not a good friend. So it's like you probably gotta request access.
Yeah. So the race.
I'm already following you, and let's show that to the people. I follow him, so there you go.
Yeah, don't put me on blast, man. I gotta change my name.
We're gonna find out how. Let's see some. Yeah, you do have some running workouts here.
I do.
Oh, you got the physics saddle, huh?
I do. Yeah, look at that big old cicada on there today. I did a nice endurance ride today. So
Man, you're serious.
you know,
You're serious.
trying to get real.
You know.
Yeah.
I'll find
so
your. Yeah. Go ahead, Jason.
So the race was.
Jason's like,
Oh.
I'm done talking about running. Let's
Yeah.
talk about my race. All right, let's go.
Yeah. We it was a good race. It's 20 miles. A lot of 20 miles with 2,300 feet of climbing. A lot of
Whoa.
rocks. Yeah, it was very climby. So I rode my top or my pivot rather, and just stock essentially. I did pretty good. I felt good. It was hot. I started to cramp at the end. Yeah, I was within a few minutes
What was your
from
nutritional plan?
try and eat and drink something whenever I got a chance.
Dude, that's hard.
Literally,
That's so hard on a mountain bike.
there were so many rocks. There were so many roots
Yeah.
and stuff. I had we came up on a water stop, and I rode through the water stop, and it was across the breast of a dam, and I had enough time to pull out my flask and do a big shot of syrup and honey, and beyond that, I was pulling out my water and getting drinks. I drank a bottle of water.
Yeah, dude, that's where I struggle riding fast on the mountain bike. Like, so Taylor was down. You guys remember Taylor, tall, pretty guy. Yeah. He was ripping me to shreds on the downhills. Yo, let's move on from the running, please.
Seriously.
No, I'm kidding.
No, actually, no, we're not. We're not done yet.
We're not on your
Hey, all right. I mean, not great, but I'm out.
Okay.
Graham, if
You're
it's any
pretty consistent.
consolation, running is in my future. It's going to be part of my winter training plan. I'm going to be hill training out here. So I'm just going to go out and do a couple of sprints up these hills.
There we
A couple
go.
of times a week.
Yeah.
And that's going to be part of my training plan. Squats, lunges.
See, here's the thing, guys. I don't post my runs because I'm actually a pretty fast runner. My pace is normally like 7-minute miles. And if I'm running consistently, it's 6
Greg's
minutes.
going away to laugh. He's going away to laugh. Me too.
You should ask him on. Like, I would go out of not running for 8 months and bust out 10 miles with no effort.
Why don't you come down and do the half marathon with me in November?
I
Oh,
can do
yeah.
that. I can be convinced to do that. I can be
Come on.
convinced.
Let's
I'll
go.
come
We'll
down.
film it.
I'll
We'll
come
film
down.
it.
Yeah,
We'll GoPro the whole time.
I don't know. Do people want to see us running though, Zoran? You know, I don't know.
Fleet feet.
On the other note, before we get into Core4, guys, I was at Gravel Worlds this weekend. Okay, and I won a freaking bike.
What?
Yeah,
What'd you win?
Oh,
I won a Lauf.
No.
no way.
Yeah.
Which Lauf? The
I
Segla?
Yeah, I got a $3,000 a coupon to get whatever bike I want. Yeah.
Is it transferable to your co-hosts?
I mean, I think you could give it to anybody you want to. Yeah, like I want a freaking bike.
That's great. Wait, was it like just a random raffle, or did you have to dance for it or something? If you did dance, is there video?
Yeah.
No, I think anybody that registered for the race they called your name out. So I was just sitting there, and we're actually waiting to shoot a video with Hannah, and I heard somebody butchering my name big time. I'm like,
I was about to ask, what did they say? What did they say?
They said Araya Sabaiti or something like that. I'm like, oh my god,
is that not how you pronounce it?
No, Graham.
It's not Araya Sabaya.
No, it's not. It's Araya Sabiti.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sitting there. I hear somebody like butchering. What did you do, Jason?
Jason's
My camera shut off.
It overheated.
He's overheating, guys. He's overheating. Freaking, you don't have any cooling in the Pennsylvania.
All right, so bike. You're sitting there. Araya Sabatabadu gets called, and
I
it's
hear my name. I'm like, I didn't sign up for anything that I know of, because I honestly never win. And then boom, I go up there. They're like, "Hey, you want a freaking bike?" I'm like, "What? Like, are you serious?" They're like, "Yeah, you want a bike." And so I'm waiting to take delivery.
Dude, what? So are you gonna get the
fork?
You should get the gravel bike for sure.
Yeah.
The mountain bike's heavy as shit. Sorry.
I looked at.
I don't know what
so
our rating is on this.
On their expo.
He won a Lauf Segla. Pull it up. Or a Lauf. He's gonna get a Lauf Segla. Pull it up.
Jason, what happened to your camera, man?
I don't know. I'm trying to turn it back on. Carol won a Lauf fork out there one year.
Yeah, I bested her.
I can't see you, Jason. So whatever you say doesn't matter.
It says, I'm just trying to get it to turn back on here, and it's on. I got it.
You must have turned off your camera by accident.
Honestly, can we get a vote from the audience? Is this a better angle of Jason than we're used to?
It looks like the 8-ball there. If the circle even.
Wait, so you $3,000 ticket. So yeah, that's the bike, dude. Get the fork. It's got 2.4 inch clearance.
Crazy
Clearance. Yeah, dude.
I honestly, that the Lauf is the official gravel bike for Gravel Worlds. There were, I think I counted at least over 150 Lauf bikes.
Well, I mean, so Dillman and Chase Wark were 9th and 10th, and they were both on those Seglas. And I mean, I like those guys, but they're not as not who I expected to be up in the top 10. And I think it's because they were able to get through the mud.
Yeah, the mud clearance. Yeah. Let's jump on Core4, and you guys missed out on a good race, man.
Yeah, talk to me about Core4. It seemed like it was awesome.
I think I want to try and come and do it next year.
Yeah, I think I am too.
I mean, it's. I don't see why not.
Pete said he's gonna fly us out on the Olive Oil Express.
I just had to hit that button.
Oh, you good, Jason?
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you now.
You're back.
You don't have pants on now. There's no pants on there. No, so yeah, you guys missed out. So it was Hot Friday. Zoran and I was supposed to do course recon. Our side by side didn't get there.
I heard he crashed. I heard Zoran crashed.
No, I don't think so.
The word is that he crashed and wasn't like that's what he mixed up. Yeah, I don't know.
Huh? Zoran, did you crash? Maybe he crashed when I wasn't in there. I only rode with him the Friday, but then like I think 15 miles in or so, maybe less, maybe 10. Our side by side lost power. We went from 35 miles an hour to 18.
Yikes!
And then we smelled some hot rubber. We could smell something. So we turned around and then just went back. Then a storm came out of nowhere Friday afternoon, evening, rained all night, and so we couldn't do Sugar Bottom. Woodpecker was out, but so it was humid as heck the next day, so humid. But it was a good race.
Yeah.
I wasn't in tip-top shape, but I struggled through it. But yeah, not bad. It was good. Lurky was there. We had all the heaters, that G lady. Who else was there? I mean,
the guy that won it got third in Gravel Worlds the other day, didn't he?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was trying to look at the results here. Let's start with the Gravel Earth women final results. So. Yeah, so these two, Roser and G, won this race, 1 and 2, and went on to Gravel Worlds to win also that race, also 1 and 2.
Yeah, so can we talk about Rosa for a second? Because like obviously super strong. She won Unbound last year. She's been in the front group on a lot of races, but so Guy was like she had a big gap on Rosa, and who was Rosa with?
I think one of the past Nomura girls.
Yeah. But like so, but it was like a couple minute gap. I felt like at one point, and the big difference that I saw was that Rosa had aero bars.
Oh, well,
and
she did. I don't remember seeing that.
She closed that gap so fast, and I like was wondering when I saw her with those. But then I was like, I don't know, kind of interesting, I think. I mean, I know the mud was a decisive section, but like, I saw the video from like Zoran's car, and Guy ran, like she rode that really tough B road section, and the other girls were walking, which gave the gap. And I think that those aero bars came back. I don't know, Zoran, you were in the lead car. And you saw her. Was she using aero bars, Rosa Closer, the one who won?
Aria, where were your aero bars? You haven't been riding
using them. I haven't been using them. I haven't been doing long distances. This year, I think the most I've done is like 80 miles. And if I'm just kind of out having a good time, I'm not trying to go fast. I just don't need them. But now, if I was going to do like Unbound or Gravel Worlds 150, then I probably would throw them on because you save so much energy. Yeah. You remember how I closed that gap in Unbound 200 the last 50 miles?
Yeah.
And I think it was because Aerobus. I was able to get in and just get to work TT, but I trained like all year in Aerobus that whole time. So, definitely, I'm not against them if they're not against the rules.
Is it? So shout out to Vanessa Curtis and Ben.
Yes, man.
Vanessa pulled what 12th?
Yeah, in a pro field. I think we underestimate that, but she's a serious I think she's a surgeon. I think.
Oh, she's tough.
Like she's a surgeon, and I'm like, how do you find time with such a high, demanding job? To be that fast, like sticking with pro women, that's all they really do. Yeah. Like pretty impressive. Yeah. So
and Ben got Ben Anderson got
Yeah,
seventh.
Yeah, top 10. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I think the
in the
local
open field?
boys. I think the local boys had like some strategic lines. I know the one I saw was like Mason when he was in the front group. He rode the grass when everyone else was like slogging through the mud. So it kind of makes you wonder.
Where did he end up?
I think he DNF'd. I think he cramped and DNF'd, but he got like to late 70s or something like that.
It would do it to you, you know, if you're riding that fast.
Dude, it's so hot like I feel like every year the one thing I hear about Core4 was it was way hotter than I expected it to be, and it's always so hot.
And you know, we're actually talking with Dawn. She rides in the local community here. It's like you know what, you know, because we've been on all those roads, so you know what to expect, but it still doesn't get easier.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. Like the time I did it before, it was still tough, and obviously this year I hadn't really trained, so there was that. But it's still like I'm like, these are local roads that should be good, but no, it just kind of tears you up.
Where was Nate? We were all I thought he was
top 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the pro field, right? Let's take a look.
Yeah. I'm looking for him now. I can't find him.
Michael Vandenham was 19th. And
you're looking at the
like I'm just saying, like I love Z, but like who pays your bills?
That's true. Well,
yeah,
I mean, that was the whole part, you know. The whole that's it. But so here's the thing that I've noticed, and maybe I'm wrong, but I get the idea that some pros are good at just jumping off their bike as soon as the mud gets around, throw the bike on the shoulder and run in the grass. Now, watching some of the highlights on Instagram and YouTube, people are trying to ride. Like,
I know stuff they couldn't even ride. Like it was so stupid.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm like,
okay. Yeah. I watched that first section where the three leaders, like Rosa, Guy, and I forget whoever the other Pa girl was, like that like Guy rode off to the edge, rode through the grass, probably like, you know, took a ton of weeds in her derailleur. But those other girls tried to ride right down the middle, and they both fell over looking like toddlers on bikes.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you doing? Like, don't do that.
No. I'm like, I don't care like what kind of clearance you got. Because then if the next section is still kind of soft stuff, your tires are not clear that mud anyway.
Right.
You know? And so you're gonna have to stop anyway and clean up. So it's like jump off the bike, throw it on the shoulder, run. People that rode through the mud are gonna have to stop eventually, and you're gonna catch up. So
well, I mean, I think what it came down to is that the fact that like people, it's a gravel earth race, and there was a strong field both in the men's and women's. But I don't think people took it super seriously. Like they showed up a day or two before and pre-rode a little bit, but they weren't watching the weather. They don't know what the conditions are like. Like, you know, they didn't respect the race, I don't think. And I think a lot of them got bitten by that hard. Yeah.
And do you guys think with the whole, you know, like I know like with the Dylan Johnson of the world, like the bike setup, right? Like I feel like people focus too much on having a very bike specific, like for a race, like, oh, like dry conditions, this is what I'm going to run. And then all of a sudden, if it rains at 4 a.m, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, you know, I feel like that's kind of also biting them in the butt, right? Because a lot of guys, you know, they would run in their dry setup the night before, and then you kind of screwed.
You got to know the course, and case in point, Sunday or Saturday when I did that mountain bike race, I rode that stuff years ago, but man, as soon as some of the guys that were in front of me started pulling away, I was like, all right, how fast do I go here? Is there a hill coming up, or is it up or down? Am I? And I'm blowing shifts. I'm like shifting too much. I'm shifting too little. I'm going uphill. I'm like, I'm remembering things like, oh, but that's too late. I remember it as I'm there. Gravel, it's a little different. Mountain bikes, it helps to know the course.
Yeah, because
but I think it explains. Yeah, I think it explains a lot. I mean, like with Ben getting top 10, Nate doing well. Like I think I for a fact those guys were like, all right, I know that in 6 miles this B road is going to be atrocious.
Yeah.
Like if there's an attack that goes off the front, they're like, don't care because we're all going to be walking. So yeah, I'd be curious to know if they thought about those kind of things. I mean, you have to local knowledge, like
yeah, because you know exactly, like a lot of those guys, you know what line probably to take if that B road's muddy. So that's one of the things that you have to think about. Whereas everybody's trying to have a game plan when they get there. You're like, nope, I'm going to jump off my bike right or left, and I'm out of there. Yeah, so that makes sense. I agree.
Hey, let me ask you this, sir. I couldn't get a sense of it, but whenever you got back to Wilson's Orchard there, did they make you like ride down the hill and through all that grass?
Yeah, that looks long. That was long.
Brutal. And you guys know how soft that grass is. Oh, it's brutal.
And the heat.
Yes.
The heat down in there. It's like an oven.
Yeah, because you go down and then you know that last climb into Wilson, like coming into Wilson.
Oh, yeah, that's a steep climb there, yeah.
So you got that steep climb there. It was super loose. It was fresh gravel there. Like, that whole road, actually.
And you come around the finish, you're like, oh, the finish and the donuts are right there, but I gotta go down here.
Then you go up that. So a lady crashed at the finish chute right there. Like you kind of started going up and you went up a little bit and you started rolling down a little bit before you did the last climb. She went over her handlebar. So she fell fast and got up. And that's just like to your point, it's hot, you're tired. She gets back on her bike and flips over, OTB, breaks like I think a collarbone and maybe a couple of some ribs. It was crazy. But it's like, bike riding is dangerous inherently, but looks like she was okay, but with some broken bones, like 600 yards away from the finish.
I mean that finish is so brutal. It looked like it was longer too, because before it just went down, and then you went up, and then you came in. You went further down, didn't you?
Yeah, you went down. No, I think they might have added like a little section there, maybe 150 meters or so added to it. But and then you go down and that last climb there, it's just
brutal.
8% in super soft grass. It just taking
and it's
everything.
Just humid and hot. There's no air moving down there.
No, you don't want to get off your bike and walk because everybody's watching.
Yeah.
But it was good. That's a good race. So next year you guys come down.
Yeah, I'm in next year. I'll have to defend my win at Sea Otter. So
this guy's got jokes.
Wait, how much climbing does Sea Otter have?
A lot. Let me find it. But it's a lot. You better bring your legs, because some of us show up on game day. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find Sea Otter here. 62 miles. Come on. I'll keep finding it. I'll find it. We'll jump on something else. I'll find it.
Hey, Kuda, you know what I liked in your video was seeing Blake out there with that cut off sleeveless flannel and the freaking chain and single speed. Single speed, he rode all that mud,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Blake is the gravel pimp,
Yeah.
Really.
All the single speeders, dude. I mean, like, that gravel's dumb enough as it is, but doing it single speed for that long is crazy to me.
what's Lily's guy Dan?
Yeah.
Didn't he do single speed 100?
Now he goes by Lily's guy, not Dan. So
Hey,
sorry, Dan. He doesn't watch the podcast anyway. So
hey, I did that. I did that IC gravel single speed that one year.
yeah, Jason
I
used
did-
to be like. Do you still ride your single speed?
It's right there. I'm still waiting for parts.
What are you putting on that bike?
What's that?
What are you putting on that bike?
Oh, I need the hub driver body to, free hub body to put a single speed on it. I keep meaning to call Baker and tell him to send me one, but I keep forgetting.
I was
But,
just down and dropping my bike off.
But yeah, Graham, I had a checkpoint that I snaked off of World of Bikes. It was their aluminum checkpoint, the aluminum frame. It was their cheapest frame, and I was waiting for parts because it was COVID. I all I could do was set it up single speed, so I did the single speed IC gravel 100 miles, one gear.
yeah, it's crazy. I would never do that. That's dumb.
Andrea, who used to work at World of Bikes, she did the Tour Divide with me single speed.
And she was
That's
keeping up with
nuts.
you.
What's that?
And she was keeping up with you.
She was passing me in some
Yeah.
cases.
Like strong rider.
She had to go that speed up the hill, and then downhill and on the flats and stuff. I would, obviously get her, but yeah.
So so surprisingly enough, Gravel World shoe caught this pretty much identical to how Gravel Core4. It's surprising they're both actually Gravel Earth Series races. But G and Roser, of course, got away 1 and 2, repeated their, and all the men, Beers and Keegan.
Oh yeah, wild.
Steamrolled everybody.
And Cam Jones was up there, and
Yeah,
then
I think so, right?
the guy that got third, what's his name? He won Core 4.
What caused the split? Did Beers
The
and
mud.
Keegan ride him off this wheel, or was it the mud?
The mud.
The mud did. Okay.
Because
Did
there were
they-
a couple,
did-
people tried to ride it and then they crashed. So there was a big pileup.
So did Keegan and Beers run the mud, or did they ride it? Because I think about
they got in the
won.
grass.
Yeah.
Which, I was I said, I was surprised to see a lot of pros trying to ride the freaking mud section.
I know. So stupid.
I'm like, after the remember Unbound, 2023 or whatever, when the mud year was crazy and everybody was complaining, I'm like, did we not learn anything from that? And this was most of those guys, actually, the same guys that did the same thing.
I wonder what the tire choices were. Do we know what the tire choices were for this mud?
From what
Did
I
you
understand,
change-
a lot of people,
Obviously, you didn't change your tires or anything for Core 4, did you?
no.
It's too late.
I kept my stem set up. Because for me, as soon as I see mud, I'm not even going to try to ride it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering if like a 33 cyclocross tire would.
Oof, no way. Flat.
No, well, so the
Not in
other
the mud.
thing too, Core4 is like super. I mean, Gravel World was super loose.
Yeah.
So people needed like a little bit wider tire, less PSI, and just kind of keep from washing out. Like I think if you had a smaller tire, man, like the chances of crashing was pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lauren said single speed is kind of like running.
Yeah, seriously.
I think well, actually, I was going to say I'm glad that there were 2 races back to back that were decided by mud. And because I think it's unique to American racing.
Yeah.
And the meme pages blew up with it. I don't know if you were looking at the memes, but people were loving all the mud. So I don't know. I mean, I think it's.
I love racing
like
riding
it?
in mud. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I don't
when I
mind
was
it.
doing when I did Jingle Cross, I'd say I'm praying for mud because I know if I'm doing Jingle Cross in the mud, I'm guaranteed like getting up there
Yeah.
5 or 6 more
And I don't
places
know if it
because
was
people can't
one
ride
of
the mud.
because I remember who one of the women said it too. Is like when it's a muddy course, the the most survey racer is almost certainly gonna win that. The one that knows how to, all right, I can't ride this or pick the right line and get in the
Yeah.
grass or whatever, which you know that's just how it goes. You gotta think about this stuff. I think people were running from what I heard at the finish. A lot of people had to keep their dry setup, so
Yeah.
the tire volume was a little high, so not a whole lot of clearance. You know, so once you got the mud, so I was talking to Brennan, and he ended up not finishing because they hit the fast mud section, and he was in the second group chasing Keegan and Beers. He got mad and got on there, kind of cleared it off, but not a whole lot. And he said the next section they hit was sandy, so that just packed on and just locked the wheel. He said his wheel was just couldn't even move it with his hand.
Yeah.
He said he tried and tried, but like by the time you clean up that tire, those guys are, you
Gone.
gotta hit, a 6 minute lead, and you're never gonna see them again, to be honest.
Hey,
and a lot of people are in that situation.
Maria, how about that first IC gravel that you did?
I think that's what's prepared me for that. Honestly, it took
I've heard
me
about
10
this.
hours. 10 hours to go 60 miles. 6 miles per hour.
Well, that's that's usually what you do.
Oh.
Yeah, a better question, what's the sea otter cutoff area?
Hey, you wait and see. You wait and see, man. You see that bike behind me there? That's ready to go. You guys are you're gonna be
I see like puppies and rainbow fields back there, which is not what sea otter's gonna be for you.
No, dude. You better. My tire choice is gonna be excellent. What do you guys even know what the cost is like? Do you have tire? What are you gonna run for tires?
Whatever beats you.
It'll be some sort of rubber compound.
Yeah, probably tubeless, little knobs, little knot.
Hey, let me throw something out there that it's a little tech question here. Just because today a Camping Knoll guy rep showed up at the shop, and the shop's like, you are now our Camping Knoll expert. So he's like, show me the new Camping Knoll stuff.
Yeah, because do they have the 30 speed stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
So you guys gonna be carrying that stuff now?
Camping Knoll? What is it?
Camping Knoll.
Campagnolo.
Yeah. That's
Campagnolo. The Italian.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Italiano spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were about to go off deep into like a camp. I thought it was all Camping Knoll, and I'm like, this could be some bike packing stuff that I don't care about.
Camping, man. Don't get me started with
the I was like, I don't know about this. All right, Campagnolo.
So, are you guys gonna start carrying that stuff?
I don't know. I was really interested, and it seems. I mean, he got me really thinking about the product, and everybody looks at it. It's like, oh, it's it's finicky, and you need all the special tools, and that's all true. But you need all kinds of special tools for all the other stuff too.
That's true. Do they have a wireless drivetrain? I'm looking at their website here to see if they have anything. Did he have any demo stuff for you guys to look at?
Yeah, I took a ride on some new stuff, and yeah.
I rode, dude. the Super Record, I think, whichever is the wireless, the shifting levers are so weird. They're like carbon fiber, and they have like two little open holes that you like press onto. It's weird.
Well, they got the little button on the side. That you got.
Oh, I don't know. The new one does.
You got a little button. They've always had the little button on the side, and you push up like regular, but then it's the button on the side to downshift. You know. Yeah, it was. I'd try it out. They're not as. I almost put a guy came into Greenville and dumped off a whole box of Super Record, the whole drive, a whole setup. Yeah, like it was cranks, it was brakes. The one brake lever had a broken brake lever, and I was supposed to. All I had to do was replace that, and I was going to have a totally top of the line 10-speed Super Record carbon stuff. But the bottom bracket, the cranks were weird. You need they're very tight tolerances on their bottom bracket. And that kind of scared me off, and I didn't do it. But
yeah, their stuff is kind of. So is that the low shifter? What the hell is that thing?
Yeah, that's a shifter. So they've got a button up here too.
Yeah, like there's
above there
one.
that it's all Ant Plus, so you can have all the stuff do whatever you want. Like you can have it shift different ways.
Interesting. Are there any World Tour teams that run Campy?
Nope, they all left.
Oh, I think Confidus.
No, they're on Shimano.
There was one.
If maybe like Caja Rural, maybe like some pro Conti team. But
oh, that would make sense. They gotta pay people to use this stuff.
I thought he said Confidus, but he did say that there were on the Tour de France there was one. Maybe
I'll look it up.
Yeah,
they got a 13 speed though. What's the what's their for their what do they have for their cassette? Yeah, this 13 speed. Like, what's the biggest cog they got on there?
Oh, dude, you're totally right. Confidus does run Campanello.
What on the screen?
I got something right.
On their look bikes.
Yes.
That's what any races.
The look, yes.
Yeah.
So they got the 13 speed gravel group set there, 1048.
It's all comparable. I mean, SRAM.
I'm just waiting for SRAM to come out with the freaking
Shimano. They're all about the
speed
same.
that has maybe 14 speed that has a 52.
Did you know?
14 speed?
Well, how they're gonna have to do some with the 13 speed only goes up to 48 also.
I think before I don't know the engineering behind it, but I think before they get to like 14 or 15 speed, I think you'll start seeing more like a different technology. Like
they're going to put other
trains and things like that. Like they won't be like the traditional drivetrains on bikes.
They're going to jump up to 4 chain rings in the front.
We're going back. We're going back.
I am not riding that.
Hey, you know what? I will say this: those the Campy brakes were freaking solid.
That's what I've heard.
They have really good brakes.
Really?
So the brakes are Magura. They partnered with Magura.
See,
and I think they like took a lot of Magura's ideas and then and now use them in the house. But
hey, before we move on from Campy, Egan had a question in the chat. He said, "Were they the split crank spindle ones, Jason?"
Yes. Yes, that's what they do. They do it. It's hype.
For the rest of us.
So on Shimano, the non-drive side is where you attach your crank. There's the drive side has the spindle that goes through the bottom bracket, and then you put that non-drive side arm on there. And SRAM is the opposite, I believe, where the non-drive side comes through with the spindle, and then you bolt the crank on. Well, Campy has it connects in the middle of your bottom bracket. There's the bolt in the middle.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is there an advantage to doing it that way?
Well, so they have their bearings attached to their crank arms.
Oh,
So the bearings are, it's a little more specific.
yeah.
They use a smaller, like a 24 spindle or something, I guess, maybe a 28 or a 30, but
Interesting.
it's just a different way to do it.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. I thought it was. I mean, it's good stuff. I mean, people use
know,
it.
although-
But my thing though is that, like, I don't know about your shop, but how many people are coming in doing
Nobody.
custom builds saying I
Nobody.
want Campy on there,
Right.
right?
Nobody.
And no bikes are being produced with Campy
Yep.
on there. So it's like, what? That's all fine and good, like that, you know it, but like who's going to use it?
So I think this rep. He said there's only 4 service reps for the whole of the United States.
Yeah, obviously,
Wow.
like no one buys it.
Yeah, and now I think they're trying to, like, they're looking at coming out with gravel stuff. They only have
Yeah.
road. It's only road. They don't have
Yeah.
a mountain bike group set.
They have their
Yeah.
their gravel set looks interesting.
I didn't know
but-
that they were a family-owned company, and they're still a family-owned company.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's impressive. I'll give
So-
them that. They don't have the cool
Yeah.
chains like SRAM has though. I want my all sleek. I want my gold chain. I want my purple
Yeah.
chain. Like I want to be like Blake.
Ooh.
I just want to
Dude,
wear
but-
my Blake on my bike.
SRAM chains are so inefficient, though. Like that's the reason that people don't like
Who
SRAM.
cares? They look good though. Who
True.
cares?
Hey, we
They
started
look good.
waxing chains at our shop.
Are you making like tons of money? It's like printing money.
we just started doing some chains over the last week or so, and we're gonna start really marketing them and stuff.
Dude,
Are
it is
you-
like the best service in the world. Like
Yeah.
get the crock potinator.
We already got it.
Yeah. And then like use that wax. Like it's $50 for a chain wax service, like plus a quick link. Like you
Yep.
print money there.
Yeah, we got the silver stuff.
Sells chain. This works chains.
Yeah.
So how does that work, Jason? Somebody just comes and buys the works chain or brings their own chains in. How does that work?
We've been offering, or we've waxed some chains that we've had on, just right out of the box,
Yeah.
stripped them, waxed them, and now we're going to start selling them. And then we've started to try it out on a few of our own bikes. I'm probably going to wax my mountain bike chain here.
It's so much cleaner. But yeah, like the nice thing about a bike shopperia is that if they have a parts cleaner, then you just drop your chain in the parts cleaner. That strips it, even if it's dirty, like a used chain.
Yeah.
That'll strip it, and then you can drop it into the wax. And so, like the other option is if you have a brand new chain, like you can use the strip chip and do that. But the nice thing for Jason is that they bring any chain in, and they can go from having this dirty, oiled up drivetrain to this clean, quiet, nice drivetrain. It's so worth it. Yeah.
So I guess I'm trying to understand the whole waxing thing. So I use the drip wax from Silka, and I have been using it for probably over 4 years now, I think. No, actually, probably 5 years. I started using it before the pandemic. Before they got, before all the influencers started eating up the Silka budget. But back then I was using it the wrong way. I'll put it on like maybe 12 hours and then I ride. do you find when you ride in, like, let's say wet condition mountain bike, Jason, for example, what's the I know that the wax lasts longer. What do you do if your chain's all ganked up? You come back from a mountain bike race, let's say you only rode 60 miles, and then, what do you do? Do you just clean it, or do you ride it like that for another 50 miles?
I think according to Silka, you put this refresher
Stuff on
lube
there.
on it. Yeah,
Without cleaning the thing?
it just washes off.
Yeah, your chain your chain won't be gunked up.
Yeah, it doesn't wash off.
You'll get back and it'll be like you'll have some sticks and twigs and stuff like that in your cassette, but your chain will be clean.
I'm gonna try it, and then if I destroy my chain, I'm sending you guys the bill.
I used to use White Lightning back in the day.
Yeah, that stuff.
And that was a wax based chain lube, and it was the same thing, almost the same thing. It wasn't as good because you put the White Lightning on typically a chain that was already had oil, on it,
Yeah.
But if you kept doing the White Lightning, dude, that thing would, if you didn't ride your bike for a week or so, you'd spin it and it was like, holy cow, why is this thing so stiff? But man, you spin it backwards or forwards for 2 or 3 minutes, the wax heats up and it loosens up. And it just thing is butter. It's just butter.
I think the other thing too is that the wear on your drivetrain is so much less.
Yeah.
Like you're just gonna, because like people buy a bike, right? Like, and they're like, oh cool, I spent $3,000 on a bike, I'm good to go. Like in reality, that you're gonna be, it's not the case, right? So if you think of like total cost of ownership, like wax your chain from the get go, and you're gonna get so much more out of it. Like if you use the drip wax, like Jason was talking about. Yeah. Like if it's not a wet, nasty ride, all you gotta do, take a microfiber cloth and just wipe your chain off. That's all you have to do.
And that's it. If it's a muddy ride, you just dry off your chain. And
I think like a muddy ride, like you're gonna dry your chain off, but you're gonna have to look for it. And like if you're continually riding in the rain and the mud, like your wax is gonna wear off. That's where you like use like the endurance chip. Yeah. Which is it's like an additive, and it makes the wax a little bit like harder.
And what's the secret, super secret?
Yeah.
So basically the wax keeps another barrier on the chain and just prevents those things from sticking to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. So like I think like I like I'm looking over here. I have the wax, like the crock pot here, and I've had the same wax for like 3 years now or 2 years now. And I just wax my chains every once in a while. Like if you know how to pull a quick link off without breaking it.
Quick link for every time you change your
Nah, I don't.
No.
If I were racing, and
you gotta keep the quick link with the chain. The quick link wears the same with the chain.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh,
yeah, you can't be changing quick links all the time because a quick link.
Oh, it might. Oh, that makes sense.
It stretches with the chain, and then if the chain is overstretched, then the quick link is overstretched. You put a different quick link in there, you're going to get problems with your shifting.
But yeah, so I
if you have transmission, no, you won't have those problems.
Well, no, you still won't.
I'm just messing with you.
Still have problems.
So Jason, so here's the thing. One of our listeners wanted to know what you think about my laugh bike that I haven't gotten yet. We actually made a bet on what your response is gonna be.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the loft fork. I like it. It's a good idea, but when I rode it, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I don't like the red shift. I don't like the red shift suspension stem much either, because it just feels weird when you're riding it.
Because you put it. Do you know why it's feeling weird like that? You need to work on your core strength, man. You're putting too much weight on your handlebars.
Hey, that's core strength, there, buddy.
That's what's happening. That's how I'm gonna beat you guys.
A
Lack
buddy
of
of
core
mine,
strength.
a guy told me today. He was like, "Yeah, because just so happens we were talking about the red shift."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, it took me a while to figure out the elastomers." Yeah. And I says, "What'd you do?" He says, "Well, I took 2 of them and I cut them in half and I sandwiched them together and made like my own little custom."
That's not how
that's gonna ruin the warranty on that thing.
He said Red Shift told him to do it.
Are you serious? This guy is making stuff up.
He lied.
Have him send us that email. I want to see that email.
Yeah, right.
Take a screenshot. Maybe if it's using
he said
AOL,
you can cut those elastomers in half and put 2 different kinds of elastomers together to get a custom compression ratio or whatever it is.
Wow.
Wild.
Interesting. I'll be
there you
scared.
go.
I'll feel like I'll void my warranty.
Speaking of tech, speaking of tech, have you guys seen this over the last couple of weeks, this debate over, or not the debate, the final boss of hookless versus hooked rims?
Yeah. So let's talk about that. Actually, we lost some people, but let's talk about that right quick.
So I think it all started with Josh. Is it Josh Portner? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Silka?
Yeah.
Like, I think on a podcast, he was like, hookless is a scam. I don't ride hookless. And then he finally made a follow-up video, which everyone should go watch. Maybe we could link it in comments so people would see. But yeah, it sounds like hookless wheels are, I think the takeaways are, hookless wheels are not inherently dangerous. But hookless wheels are very dangerous if used incorrectly. And it is very easy to use them incorrectly. Like wrong tire size, like getting too small of a tire or too large of a tire, or pressure being the wrong pressure. So I think I'm out on hookless. Like not on board.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, it says a super. What's the benefit of the hookless anyway?
There isn't. There isn't. That's like what he goes into, and everyone should watch the video. It's like a 17-minute video, and I'm not
going to do a
17-minute description, but like people claim that they're more aero, but they're not. Like, they're more aero in scenarios where I think it's like, I don't know if it's Zip or if it's Envy that has their own tire now. Who has their own tire now?
Is it Envy maybe? Maybe. But you can.
I don't know. Anyways, so but like, yeah, okay. So they're maybe more aero when you add that tire, but that tire also probably isn't as fast as like a GP 5000 on the road. So they're not more aero, and they're not lighter. They're actually heavier. They're heavier on average. And then Egan mentioned the reason they do it though is because like they're cheaper to make. And
you don't have that extra material.
Exactly.
There.
Exactly. The mold.
Some of these businesses, man, ridiculous.
Yeah. So I'm kind of out on it, which is really unfortunate because like I love Zip and I love Envy. I think they make great components and great products, but I won't be riding unless they pay me to do it.
Right here.
Envy, Zip. Yeah, Zip, when you want to sponsor us, I'll be riding your hookless wheels everywhere.
I think we should go back to tubulars.
Oh, just glue them on.
So Egan says, Envy has a rim and tire that's supposed to work with it, huh? So maybe if you use them in that combination, you're okay? Because
you're okay.
Well,
but who wants to do that?
It's tire size and tire shape. When you start deviating too far from like
Exactly.
too small of a tire or too big of a tire, then the chances of that tube or that tire slipping off of that rim is a lot greater.
Well,
You know,
I
you
think like
start playing with stuff.
what Portner gets into is the fact that there's like no real standard for measurement or adherence to any kind of like quality conditions. So one company may claim a tire is a 28, and another company may claim it's a 28. But when you measure those tires, one's a 26 and one's a 34 when it blows out on the tire. And I think that's the issue. But I don't know. For me, I don't want tires blowing off the rims. Like,
I mean, we all like to go fast. You guys like to go fast. I'm like, it's like you don't want to be in the process of buying a new tire and just being worried like this is gonna freaking roll off the rim at freaking 45 miles an hour down gravel road or mountain trail. Yeah, no, I definitely agree on that.
But you should definitely run those tires at Sea Otter. Or wheels at Sea Otter.
Definitely.
Just for the viewers, like we got to know like what happens. So Aria, I have it here, guys. Aria will be running hookless wheels at Sea Otter.
Yeah, and we're gonna put them on a really high pressure.
No, I'm too aggressive in the corners, man. I need a tire that I know is gonna stay on the hook, man.
We're gonna see that video of the camera like taking a dive off of your handlebars in the middle of a corner.
Oh yeah, I do have to say, in your Core4 video, when you dropped the camera, it made me feel so much better about my footage at Mid South. Yeah,
total freaking Graham moment.
I want to say Graham didn't care, but I cared. I was like, "Holy shit! Did Rhea crash? I hope he's all right."
Man. No, I thought that too. What a great hook! What, dude? You hooked me. I like turned the video on, and my wife was watching, and I saw that, and I'm like, "Oh shoot, Aria crashed. Let's watch." He's done.
He lost 50% of his skin.
Is the bike okay? Is the bike okay?
Oh, the bike is fine. Yeah, the bike is fine. Although,
is the camera okay?
Usually when I drop it, it's like something is breaking. Either the microphone or the lens. It was just laying perfectly.
Like it's hot.
On the lens side. It was just laying there. I was like, I normally would take two cameras because of that. And I just took one. Because I'm like, local roads, I know what to expect, and boom. I was like, oh no. And the DJI, you can't get the stuff.
Really? Because of the tariffs?
It's sitting at the customs somewhere, wherever the port's coming in. They won't let it come into the country, so you can't be reckless. So, and the only reason I switched from from GoPro to DJI, GoPro would just freaking freeze. You're recording, and then you look down and the screen's on, but it's not doing anything. And then you have to stop, and you have a media mod on the GoPro. You gotta take out the whole thing. It's at least a minute or so. Take the battery out. Like basically reboot the thing, like do a hard reboot. And you can't be doing that in a race. If you're in a group or something, there goes that.
Yeah.
And then I'm stressing about, I can't, my filming is not working. And, because that's my main objective is making videos. So if that's not happening, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm stressed. I'm like, I need to get this to work. So
remember that at Sea Otter. I'm here to make videos.
Yeah. That's going to be his excuse, Graham.
I know, right?
When he's an hour after us, he's like, "Oh, I was running the road. I was making videos." And
it always works. It always works. They're like, "Oh yeah, we saw you stopped filming." I'm like, "Yeah, that's otherwise I could have been up there with you guys." But I definitely, I'm reaching out to a certain Ian Boswell to work on my training plan for Sea Otter, right there, Wahoo athlete. So we're gonna be firing all cylinders.
Whoa! We can't be having this pro, like you can't ride your pro gift loft bike and stuff This has got to be
yeah.
like grassroots stuff. We can't be having like all these special specialties. You know.
We had no rules. The only rule was who was going to be the last and who was going to be the
All
first.
right. Well, then.
All right, game
we're
up.
gonna have to
I'm
deal with-
ready. I'm ready.
Graham's going to end up riding his tribute the whole way.
Yep.
And
I'll ride
Graham
my
is gonna be
e-bike
like,
the whole
I
time.
already know what his excuse is going to be. Oh, I've been running too much, guys. My legs are shot from the running. That's what's going to be the excuse.
So true. So true.
I ain't going to hear that crap. I'm like, nope. Next, So, yeah. All right. Shall we shut it down? We still
Yeah, I
got
think so.
20 people watching.
Yeah.
Kurtik,
All right.
thanks for joining. Egan, right?
Yeah. Egan,
Hey, Egan,
Soren.
I'm waiting for my seat post.
Oh, I also, Egan, I want one of those new hats. They look good.
I was just down there at the shop visiting. I was hanging out with Egan there for like a while.
Oh yeah, and
wow.
and Ryan, if you're still listening, I need a driver, a hub body for this bike here. You know the wheels,
The
they're
job
Line
that
Pro
you
40, they're Line Pro 40s.
Love it.
What's that?
You know what was cool though, Jason? Ashley's commercial about what was it? Something about renting and you could take her on vacation with you.
Yeah, we're going to Italy at the end of the month.
Nice.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fun.
dude, I'm a little bit nervous.
Why?
It's like straight up all downhill stuff.
Like
Like we started talking about it, and I'm thinking, man, my pivot's not going to be enough bike. So I'm going to borrow 120, 120. But I'm going to borrow a bike. I'm borrowing a friend's bike that's going to be like 170, 150.
Yeah.
Because everything we're doing is shuttle up. And like I think they're calling like 50. They're saying like 15 to 20 Ks a day, and it's like all downhill stuff.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
Wow.
get a big boy.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it's an altitude. I think it's a Rocky Mountain altitude.
Sick.
My friend Will has one. He said he'd let me borrow it, and we're gonna go to Snowshoe. I think. If not Snowshoe, like somewhere down in West Virginia maybe next weekend or the weekend after, and I'm gonna
Sick.
try and thrash it a little bit and see.
Ooh, man, that's a freaking beauty of a bike.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
It's a beast.
Sometimes when it's love at first sight, that's it right there. The colors on this are just absolutely fantastic. Wow.
Yeah. I think it's a couple years older, but yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Man, I'll be scared on getting on a bike with this much travel.
No way, dude. It floats. They float.
Way above my pay grade that I'm like, this is a recipe for disaster.
They do
God.
float.
They're so fun, dude. It's so fun.
I used to jump my dirt bike. I had a CR250 dirt bike back in the day that I would jump like off anything, over anything. And I don't know. I'm hoping I can rekindle that.
It'll come back. It'll come back. Film it.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
I'm going to.
You do have your camera.
I took my camera on the mountain bike race this weekend, but I had my helmet mount, and when I put it on my helmet, it was just way too heavy, and I didn't take my chest strap. So I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm.
I think
film the downhill. It'll be more fun.
What's better for downhill, 29er or 27.5?
29, 27.5 mullet.
Yeah, mullet. Everybody loves the
29
mullet.
in the front and then 27.5 in the
Yeah.
back.
So you can whip that back wheel around.
Yeah,
A little more playful in the back.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, more suspension in the back too. A little more travel.
You can put a bigger tire in there or what?
Yeah. That's all the motocross bikes are. They were
That's
back
what you
when
can
I was
say,
riding.
too.
It was like 21 inches in the front and like 19 in the back.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's a good looking bike.
Yep.
I don't like that color though. I like the green one before. Definitely getting one of those. All right, let's shut it down. All right.
All right, guys.
All
You
right.
guys have any last words before we send off the crowd?
Yeah.
Egan,
First,
I'll text
second,
you.
third. Yeah.
If you're looking at the screen, on the guy in the top right is me first. Jason second. Graham is gonna take dead last.
All right.
I'll
Let's go.
ride this bike. I'll ride this bike back here.
Do you, no, man. If you ride that way, you're definitely losing. You're definitely losing.
Single speed even.
Yeah.
You're done for. Yeah.
He'll, because you have to do a couple laps of that freaking crazy hill there. He'll be crying on that sucker. You'll be
Bike's
watching
like-
up everyone.
That bike's probably lighter than your checkpoint.
Oh, you think so? My checkpoint is only 20 pounds.
With no pedals and drivetrain.
This is 22.
Oh, okay, so maybe we don't know.
It's
I got some light fast boy tires on there though right now. All right.
All right.
Let's close out. Guys, thank you very much. We want to thank our amazing partners. If you are in the mood for some recovery after a long, freaking hard ride, Reland's got you. Olive's got you. Olive's really good because you can use it in cooking all your meals throughout the day. Reland, the protein is fantastic, right?
I've been using my olive every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we should actually should be getting some orders here. We should send Pete a message to get a refill here. But Reland, Olive, thank you very much. World of Bikes. I was just down at the shop hanging out with Egan there, taking care of some bike setups and some bike upgrades. So we want to thank our sponsors.
Flat Tire Cycles.
Flat Tire Cycles for always giving us a shout out and helping us. Oh yeah, they got our shirts and stuff. So yeah, thank you very much. Until next time, we out. We'll see you in the next one. We're gonna end the stream.